Spring is a season of growth. Take a look outside and notice all the green shooting up from the ground or out from the branches of the trees. Birds are laying eggs, and many animals birth their young during this season. This signifies the growth of various species on a physical level. In the human dimension, spring is a time of growth through the movement of our energy. Spring cleaning is a cliche because it's so universal. We start gardens and other outdoor projects when the weather changes as the season progresses. Do you notice your emotions increasing during spring? We often have feelings of anger or frustration arising as the season arrives. This is an emotional manifestation of the energy of the season. The same energy that pushes the grass out through the cracks in the sidewalk also moves in human beings. That upward push too often shows up as increased anger and frustration. Be gentle with yourself and others. It's a natural part of the cycle of the seasons, and accepting that it will occur helps to diffuse the intensity of the emotion. We've heard of the winds of change. Spring brings those winds to us. Wind is movement, and it creates change. Think of all the ways wind causes change in nature. It blows loose things around, moves them to different places. The pollen that covered my car this morning is one very good example of how the wind moves all aspects of life. The pollen has the potential to match with a compatible plant and create new life. That is certainly change. Wind also blows the clouds through the sky and can bring sudden and sometimes violent changes to our lives. Note the hurricanes and tornadoes that have hit us in the U.S. recently. These were aspects of wind. On the other hand, wind can dry up some excess water in puddles that might otherwise damage the land's ability to create growth. So, wind by itself can be positive or negative. Our emotions are like wind in that, in wellness, they move through us like wind through the trees, blowing away stuckness. Spring brings many possibilities. Like nature bringing forth new growth, spring energy can bring creativity and motivation to human beings. Vision is associated with the energy of spring. This can mean literal vision, our eyes. Often, though, it means vision in the sense of looking forward to new potential futures. No matter the age, a human being benefits from the vision of new projects, jobs, homes, and relationships. Most of the time we move forward in response to a vision of the possible future. The new vision and possibilities often bring about change. As Dan Millman stated in The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, life is about paradox, humor, and change. These are three aspects that make life worth living. Sometimes change is hard. We feel as if we've lost something. However, changes, while having an aspect of loss, often also create new experiences that fuel positive decisions. One question to ask yourself is whether you're willing to stand out or be different. A change that creates a difference from our peers, while often scary, also fuels us to be true to who we are truly and to live an authentic life. So growth, movement, vision, and possibilities, as well as change, give direction to our lives. While drifting along in life can be easy, it's not often fulfilling. Finding a new direction, or even an old direction that speaks to us, can spark a renewed sense of life and growth. So what will you do with this one wild and crazy life?